Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some, it says Moonstruck, Portland, Oregon. These are artisan chocolate bars. So we have just the dark chocolate almond.
These are all dark chocolate. Sesame Caramel, blueberry passion fruit, and espresso.
These were $4.99 each, $5 at World Market.
Do you see they all say like salty, toasty, fruity, buzzy? I don't know what yours says.
Mine says dreamy.
Dreamy.
Dreamy. Okay, so I'm going to give you the bar. Yeah, mine says dreamy, and it has, I like the color of the package, and it has, all of them have like these little gold dots.
Stars.
Well, they're not stars, they're just dots.
Yeah.
They're round.
But it represents.
But it looks like it would be stars, but it's just dots. There is one star down at the bottom.
Yeah, it's the very bottom.
One star. That's weird. Okay. So it's unsweetened chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter.
That's pretty.
Ooh, that is very pretty. Yeah. Okay, so it's
I don't know if I can even get that at an angle to where you can see it.
It is manufactured, like they said on the front, in Portland, Oregon. It says there are 3 servings in the bar, 1/3, 28 grams is 150 calories. If you want to eat the whole package, it is 460 calories, and there's nothing inside. It's just the bar.
There's nothing to break this up either, so.
Okay. That's good to know.
No lines, there's no anything like that.
No portion control.
Right, so if you wanted to, you'd have to break off pieces and weigh it.
Mm-hmm. That is important to me.
Because of dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm. For it to say it's 1/3 of the bar, it's 150 calories, I want to know, what does that look like? What is 1/3 of the bar?
Have a line or something where you can break up.
And kind of like that Tony's Choco Lonely. Yes, I know what it's supposed to signify. I know that. I know the story behind it. But I still that doesn't mean they didn't have to do it like that. They could have put, it needs to have lines.
It's hard to get it in even size when you have these huge hunks, these little bitty triangles. And
at the end of the day, I'm the consumer. I'm the one eating it, and it needs to be something that I can look at and say, okay, this is this much, and not have to put it on a scale and weigh it,
right.
And so story or no story, that it just comes down to.
Well, they went for pretty.
They've gone for pretty.
It's very thin though. I mean, look how thin that was.
Mm-hmm. I do think it is very nice quality chocolate. It is rich. It is a rich, dark flavor.
It's very, very dark. It's not, dark chocolate doesn't tend to be creamy, so it's not a creamy bar.
Right, but it's rich.
I think if you like dark chocolate, you would like it, and you would probably eat it with, that's almost like you would, chocolate and cheese or something. I don't know.
That does have the after flavor. It has a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah, it's very bitter.
Yeah, some people combine like wine and stuff like that with chocolate. I can see that.
That being one of those chocolates?
Yes, because it is dark and no frills. It's dark.
And there's no sweetness or anything like that.
Not really. They're saying this one is salty. Salty dark chocolate almond. We will see. I hope it is. 1/3 of the bar is 160 calories, 480 for the entire thing.
You can do see almonds in the back.
The last ingredient, oh good. Well, it's almonds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you said? Almonds?
Yeah, you see the almonds.
Almonds, and then the last ingredient is sea salt.
You don't get a lot of almonds, but there are some. I got a little touch of salt.
I like that one better because it does have a little bit of the salt. It could have had more. It could have had more.
Same with the almonds. You get a little bit of crunch here and there, but it's not really full of them.
No, it's not, but it was enough to change
The
texture, and the flavor isn't as dark as the first one because of those slight little changes. it has made it, for me, a better experience. It's
more enjoyable.
Yeah.
The chocolate, the texture's odd because it's not, like I said, it wouldn't be creamy anyway. But it's kind of a clumpy. I would almost say it's an oily. Sorry, it's almost like it comes across as a little oily, but it doesn't. It's just clumpy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's oily.
It's not oily at all because it's not that soft. It clumps up while you're eating it, and I think it does. It's not bad.
This one is the dark chocolate sesame caramel. On the
sesame.
On the side it says, "Where there is chocolate, there is magic." 150 for a third, or 450 for the entire bar.
Same thing, except you get, it looks like sesame seeds.
It's dark chocolate, caramel bits, sesame seeds.
Yeah, you can see the sesame seeds.
Roasted black sesame compound. Sea salt is the last ingredient.
You can hear how snappy these are. I think when I was saying the texture is kind of clumpy, I think it's just because it's dry. It dries your mouth out really, really bad.
I get the seeds,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't, I get the texture. Like right now, the chocolate is gone, but I still have left over with some seeds, but I don't taste them.
I get a little bit of the sesame flavor, but I don't get any caramel flavor whatsoever.
I think the caramel flavor might sweeten it up a bit.
Just a tiny.
And
It does change the flavor though from the first one.
Yes, and it changes the texture. All those little seeds. I don't taste sesame at all.
I get just a hint of it.
So as far as that goes, I would rather have the dark chocolate almond
With a little bit of salt.
because at least I got the difference. There was a bigger difference in flavor and texture. That one just there wasn't. It wasn't
bit of
as dark
texture.
as the first one because it does have the caramel bits, but it wasn't enough to make that big of a difference for me. Okay.
Really, this dark chocolate really dries your mouth.
It does dry your mouth out. This is the fruity dark chocolate blueberry passion fruit. Same calories. Well, they're using dark chocolate. It's unsweetened chocolate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
you
it
can tell.
says sugar. So, but the first ingredient is the unsweetened chocolate. Dried blueberries
Oh, okay.
and passion fruit powder.
They're just.
Yeah, dried
Blueberries.
blueberries and passion fruit powder.
I'll give you that big blueberry.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get tons of bites though.
And if you're wondering, I'm thinking they may have had a one milk chocolate, but I think we reviewed it. I think we've reviewed one Moonstruck bar on the channel way, way back. And it was maybe it was the only milk chocolate they had. World Market only has the dark chocolate. I really do like the blueberry.
You do taste the blueberry in there.
Yeah.
It's not strong enough to like sweeten the bar up, but you do get a little hint of that tart blueberry.
When the passion fruit.
I don't really get that.
No,
Which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing because passion fruit, normally Kevin and I aren't the biggest fans of passion fruit. And normally it gives it a little bit of a...
Like a grapefruit kind of flavor.
Yeah, and I'm not getting that. But I do like the blueberry. I like the texture of the blueberry in there. Of course, Kevin gave
You
me
got
a
a
piece.
big piece. I got small ones, and you still got the texture of it.
I was going to say, do you think if you divided that out,
I don't think you would get a bite, one in each.
I don't either, because look, there's a whole corner
There's a whole section.
that's missing blueberry.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it in every bite.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so this one is the dark chocolate espresso. They're referring to this as buzzy, because you're going to be buzzing. It won't. I'm sure it's not that bad. let's see, dark chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, espresso, coffee beans. So
you really can't see them. There's a little bit of texture difference on the back.
Yeah, $150 for a third, $460 for the entire thing. Now I'm not getting the texture of
the crunchy shell.
No.
I did got one.
Oh, okay.
But it's very tiny.
I didn't get any. I do like that flavor. You do get the espresso. It's not really aggressive, but it didn't need to be either.
Well, it goes really well with the already
with the
bitter
dark
chocolate.
Yes, it does. That's probably going to be my favorite one. Because it does add that coffee flavor. I mean, truth be told, you and I would never
buy
choose
any of these. Only because it's dark chocolate, not because they're bad.
Exactly. I think they're great quality. I think they're great quality. I like the design on the packaging and all that.
Wish they were divided a little bit for quality.
That's important to me. That's important to me. That's why I don't buy the Tonys either, is because I do not like the way they're broken up. That does not appeal to me. I need some lines on there. But the quality's terrific, and the chocolate it's nice dark chocolate if that's what you're after.
Yeah.
This is really nice quality.
And the flavors they added to it do, for the most part, they overcome some of the dark chocolate. So it does change the flavor. Sometimes the dark chocolate just blows it completely away.
Yes.
The flavors do come through even a little bit. Maybe not all the way.
The only one that really didn't do it for me was the sesame, and I never got the sesame.
Well, they called it caramel. I never got any caramel either.
No.
And it didn't really sweeten it up much either. It was still very dark.
Yeah, it just didn't, but it could have been that bite we got, because some of these aren't evenly distributed throughout the bar.
Yeah, they're not really heavily stuffed with stuff.
Right. But I do think they would make, if you know somebody who loves dark chocolate.
Yeah, like our son loves dark chocolate.
These would make a nice gift. $5 for a really nice candy bar that they might not buy for themselves because they are $5. I think that, just make your choice here. But I'm going to choose the espresso.
That would probably be mine too, just because the bitter goes with it.
Yeah, it does really go well. Yeah.
Then my next one would be the dark chocolate almond. Probably.
Yeah. So if you've ever had any of these, you can let us know which is your pick. I'll have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.